Hello Live Wires, Heather Boyd Wire here, and today it's Tip Tuesday. Today I'm going to show you how to wrap feathers for earrings, pendants, or decorations. I'm using these feathers that I made on my art channel. So this is one with like a little kitty face. There's one with an owl. This is a landscape, sort of Bob Ross style. I have some plain ones as well. And then this one is a very abstract kind of marbly one. That one was fun to make. You're going to need earring hooks if you're making earrings. I'm using 20 gauge wire. I have my cutters, my round pliers, my flat pliers, and a variety of beads. So I'm just starting with this feather, and I have about 6 inches of 20 gauge wire. And for this one, I'm going to put the beads on first. So I'm just going to put a few beads. If you have beads that have a large enough hole to go on the feather, and then you can just put a few beads on there. And then what I'm going to do is take my wire. I'm just going to hold this with that a couple of inches from the end. I'm going to take this end and just wind it around a couple of times, and then I'm going to work my way back up. So what we want to do is just take this, skip over here, just bend it up around the feather. You can hold this in place with your flat pliers and then just keep bending this around. If it's too stiff, you can definitely use 22 gauge wire if you like, and then we're just going to pinch that in place, trying not to break the feather. And then from there, we're going to make a loop at the top. So just go ahead and bend that at an angle. Take your round pliers, go around and make a loop at the top, any size you want, and then hold that with the pliers and then move it around, back it down to meet where the other wire ends. Now if your wire is longer, you can make these loops a little tighter. Otherwise, you can just push them in like that, clip the end, pinch it in, and then you can hang this from a little invisible cord in the window. If you dangle a little tassel off it, it could also be a bookmark. If you want to make it into a bookmark, just get some embroidery floss, and then you can make a tassel. So just kind of wind it around your hand as many times as you want, and then you can just give it a little clip, and then take another piece of this, clip it off, just wind it through the floss, bring this like halfway, and then tie it in a double knot at the top. Then get another piece of floss, just bring it to here, take this piece, tie it in a double knot, just 1, 2, 3, bring these ends down, and then you want to trim it like in the middle there, give it a trim, and then just make sure these are all around the same length, and you can just give it a little haircut there. From there we can put it back through the top loop, pull it through. So then we'll just take these ends and do a little slip knot in here to hold it in place. Just bring it right down. You can tie it a couple of times. And then to secure it in place, we can add another little tie here. If you have a pre-made tassel, great. If you have your own way to make tassels, that's totally fine. So we're just going to stick that one in there, do a double or a triple knot just to hold it in place. Bring these ends down and give it a trim. And if you want to do another little slip knot at the top, if you want it to be more secure there, just go ahead, bring this through, and just push the slip knot up near the loop, and then the strings will stay together. There's your fun little feather bookmark with a tassel. So for the earrings, take a piece of 16 gauge wire and 22 gauge wire and just hold it on the wire a couple of inches from the end and just wind it around however many times you want, and wind it quite tightly. So I've wound it around 10 times. I'll just remove it from there and then just give it a little clip in there. And we're just going to bring this one straight up so it looks like that. Then we'll take our feather and we're just going to stick it in here. Now if you're worried about it coming out, you can dip it in crazy glue and then put it in here. So now we're going to pinch that little end in place without breaking the feather. So very gently just go in with your needle nose pliers and just give it a little pinch. And like I said, if you want to put some crazy glue, you could totally do that, and it seems to sit quite nicely. So what you're going to do now is put some beads. So I have some 4mm cat's eye beads, and then I have a 6mm faceted bead glass, and then another 4mm bead. So just choose how many beads that you want, and then we'll clip it to about 3/8 to 1/2 inch. Get our round pliers, bend it back and around to close up that loop, and then we're just going to flatten that and open up your earring hook. I buy these surgical steel hooks, stick it on there and close it up. There you have some very simple, beautiful feather earrings. So thanks so much for watching the video. Give it a big thumbs up if you liked it. Be sure to subscribe to my channel for lots more wire art and jewelry making videos. Hit the notification bell to be notified when I go live and when I post new videos. And if you'd like to share photos of your wire art and jewelry, be sure to join the Wire Makers Club on Facebook. And if you'd like to check out my work on Etsy, my husband and I specialize in custom wedding cake toppers and funky jewelry. I also have a mailing list, so if you'd like to sign up below, I'll send you my Wire Art Essentials ebook. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you the next time.